implies, okay? It also irritates me today to see that Fast Vincent 1 yet again joins a pedophile server and promotes a pedophile server when my server exists. It exists, but he doesn't join it. But whatever. People being dumb aside. 2b2t's new rules are fucking bullshit. They really are. It's literally just a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to explain to you why in a bit. Two B2T's new rules are bullshit because the server was fine. The server was fine for years. Yes, the EULA changed, but I'm telling you, the EULA has nothing to do with anything. The only reason that this guy, the guy who owns 2b2t, his name is Curtis. He's the camping rusher's friend. His name is Curtis. I'm telling you, the guy who's friends with the camping rusher, and his name is Curtis, that guy, he owns 2b2t to this day. But these new rules are simply that person being lazy. That is what this is. It's them using the EULA as a sad, sorry excuse to be lazy. That's what this is. All of these rules are simply to make their life of owning an anarchy server easier, since they also just updated. That's why they did this. And yeah, maybe some remnant of all the EULA could fuck us is there, but I'm telling you, the EULA, like, from a server owner's perspective, they never do anything about that. If they're not going to do something about these really big, like, literally pay-to-win servers, then they're not going to do something about 2b2t. I doubt they care about 2b2t, okay? I doubt. The only reason that the owner of 2b2t, Curtis, did this is because it's making their life easier because they just updated the server to 1.19. That is the only reason they are doing that. They could say it's another way. It's not. That's the only reason why they did any of this change and added these fucking rules to it. A server that had no rules for over 10 years. 2b2t had no rules for over 10 years. And then now, when the update is when they decide, okay, let's take it away. That's insane. I can't believe that. Like, I can't believe that they took something. That's the whole reason I came to Anarchy in the first place, was because of 2b2t and because of what it represented. And now they just completely changed what 2b2t represents, and they bent a knee to Microsoft. They bent a knee to this ESG score bullshit, and they're pro-censorship now. And you literally can't even use name tags. You know the hack name tags? You can't even use that on the server. You can't even do that. That's absurd. How can you just change what the server was to something completely different now? So it was a no rules, 100% no rules freedom. You can say and do whatever the fuck you want. You can hack, whatever. They changed it from that to now it is a SMP server. For what reason? Like I said, it's simply to make his life easier, the fact that he updated a server. I'm telling you, that's the only reason. And partially because of the EULA, but I'm telling you, Mojang does not care. People, I don't care who you are. You can say whatever you want, but there is no legitimate reason for these new rules, for these new changes. There is no legitimate reason. The EULA is bullshit. It's just a fucking snuff out thing so Microsoft scares people who, you know, who are actually doing bad things like pay-to-win Minecraft servers and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm telling you, Mojang doesn't ever enforce it. Like, I'm telling you, there's so many other things that they would enforce before they enforce 2b2t. Like, there's a lot of really bad crack servers out there that are, like, literally pay-to-win. And their crack servers violate the EULA. Like, my server is against the EULA. Do I care? No, I don't. Because do you know why? Because they're not going to enforce it on me. They're not. They don't give a fuck, okay? Like, unless I'm, like, literally scamming little kids out of hundreds of fucking dollars, I doubt they're gonna care. I'm not. It's a fucking anarchy server. It's just no rules. Like, I don't think they care. They don't. The only reason they added those new EULA things was because there was probably servers that were using it as a pay-to-win function. And they do enforce some of those, like, when it gets out of hand. Like, but I'm telling you, like, they're not going to enforce 2b2t when there's this. I could name you a few other servers that should be shut down under this EULA bullshit, but they're not going to be. They're worse than 2b2t. They scam kids out of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're pay to win. And they're cracked. They violate the EULA, but Mojang does not do shit about them. You know why? Because they don't care. But these rules that 2b2t has implemented and changed is purely for the owner to make their life easier. That is why they are doing this. That is the only legitimate reason. The only legitimate reason to why they changed 2b2t, that was an anarchy server with no rules for 10 plus years. They changed it to an SMP server for no fucking reason. So, I'm just gonna lay this out for you guys, okay? These are the only servers, specifically if you're coming from 2b2t, because I want people to be aware. These are the only servers, if you're coming from 2b2t, that you should switch to. Constantium. See how Constantium had an instant boom of like 100 players? Because it's a better server and it's a real anarchy server. I would go to 9b9t. I would go to 8b8t. I would go to 5b5t. I would go to 0b. I would go to Old Frog or Old Pig. I'll go to here. Okay? Any of these, not obviously not this botted IP logger or this botted server. Don't join any botted IP loggers. But, you know, Constantium, 9b, 5b, 8b, 0b. Join those servers. They're better servers, I'm telling you. These 2b2t clones are going to outshine Housemaster because we do a way better job. Like, I'm telling you. The owner of 2b2t is not that smart. I hope you guys know that. Like, the owner of 2b2t, I'm just going to find him. This is the guy who owns 2b2t. I'm telling you, he owns it. I know what he looks like. He's kind of a more fat guy. He's not on here, but I know what he looks like. And I've found his YouTube channel before, but Curtis, the Camping Rusher's friend, is the dude who owns 2b2t 1000%. I have 1000% confirmation. I know people. I know the CEO of TCP Shield. The CEO of TCP Shield told me, because guess what? 2b2t now uses TCP Shield. That was 100% confirmation from the CEO of TCP Shield. The owner of 2b2t is Curtis, Rusher's friend. So one of the people who helped make the Archon runs 2b2t now. The original owner of 2b2t has been long gone for years now. I hope you guys know that. They've been long gone for years. I've been here since 2016, I know. I've been paying attention to this for years, okay? I've been running my server for years. Which, speaking of which, the IP is in the description. If you want a better real anarchy server that I won't bend a knee to Microsoft, like, guys, I will literally take this to court if they try to fucking shut down my server, which they're not. I'm telling you, they're not. They don't care. But if they did, for some miraculous reason, decide to target me, I would take it to court. And yes, I would probably lose, but I would not shut down the server unless the judge forced me to shut down the server, okay? So, the IP is in the description. There's two servers. There's a PvP server even. The PvP server is custom coded from scratch. It's a really good PvP server. So was the Anarchy server. It's really good. 100% Anarchy. No rules. You can literally harass me. You can build a giant fucking lag machine that constantly you turn on. And I'm not going to ban you for it. It's allowed. It's allowed, but I will remove it. Don't get me wrong. I will find the lag machine. And I will remove it, but I'm not gonna ban you. And there's plenty of other great anarchy servers out there that are better than 2b2t. The ones I just listed back in the stream, those are all the ones you should go and play. 8b8t.me is just my example. It has a It has a almost 3-year-old map, so in a few, maybe like 2 weeks, the map should be officially 3 years old. The map is 3,404 gigabytes. There's been over 250,000 unique joins. I mean, what more can you ask for? Yeah, it's not gonna be replace 2b2t because 2b2t is the oldest. 2b2t is the original, but 2b2t is no longer an anarchy server. It's basically a glorified SMP. It literally is an SMP server now. Like literally is. 8B, here's the thing. I've already made this very clear about what's going on with 8b8t. So 8b8t is going to remain on 1.12.2 for the next like 6 months, okay? Because I have to do a hardware upgrade in order to update. And when I update, I'm not using Folia because it's still a beta server software and I don't use beta software in a production environment. I'm not stupid. It's going to be updated to 1.20.1 when it does update, and it's going to be done right. But I'm telling you, for at least 6 months minimum, it's not going to be getting updated because I don't have the money or resources to buy new hardware right now, which I need to do a server upgrade. But when I do upgrade, I'm not removing the fucking core element of the server, which is 1000% freedom. Like, I don't want to add I could consider adding that. AI24, I could consider adding that. I'll tell my developer to add it to the Discord bot. Anyway, there is no legitimate reason for these new 2b2t rules. I outlined everything and what I mean in the beginning of this live stream, so you can go back and watch. That's exactly 1000% all true what I said. There's no legitimate excuse. Even the EULA excuse is bullshit. Yes, exactly. And this is exactly the point I'm going to get into. Even one of the dudes that owns 6b6t that I don't like, even he's right. It's probably not as bad as you think. Like people are acting like everybody's gonna leave 2b2t, but they're probably not. They're probably gonna still play there anyways and suck it up and get banned. Because do you know why? Because they're the original. But that doesn't mean that these clones are not gonna see a drastic uprising because we are 100% freedom now. We are the only real anarchy servers. 2b2t is no longer an anarchy server, guys. So 8b8t is better than 2b2t. That is a fact. I can say that with fact now, okay? 8b8t.me is a better server than 2b2t. And that's just in right there what just Andrea just said in the 8b Discord. All these changes are for kids. My server is not inherently intended to be for kids. It's not. My YouTube channel is not even for kids. That's why I have age-restricted videos on my YouTube channel. This is not for kids. Like, this is supposed to be like an adult thing. Like, it's an adult-themed server. Like, that's the whole point. And then, oh, it's not allowed? Oh, you're gonna sue me for playing a video game the way I want to play it? I'm sorry. You're gonna sue me? Do it. It's like telling CS:GO players, oh, you know what? Fuck you and fuck your surf servers. And if it's like telling a CS:GO player if they made a toxic surf server where all the people in there are just being toxic, saying the N-word and shit, that they're not allowed to do that when they're the ones who are paying for the server. I don't give a fuck, Microsoft. I pay for this server out of pocket. I make no money from this server. You can shove your shit up your ass, okay? I am providing free extra content for your game that I am paying for out of pocket. Go fuck yourself. Sue me, bitch. Yeah, CS:GO servers should be the same thing. It should be like that. It should be Yeah, you gotta fucking follow like a few rules. Obviously, like you can't be like a fucking pedophile Minecraft server that's fucking IP logging every kid that joins and fucking grooming kids. Obviously, you can't have that. That's wrong and fucked up, and they should go to jail and get charged. But what I'm saying is, you don't need to remove fucking free speech from an anarchy server. You don't need to make it so you can't hack. Like, bruh, CSGO works perfectly fine with no rules on all the servers. It does. Because if you don't like that server, don't fucking play it. Just join a different one. So why can't Minecraft be the same? This game is rated E10 and up. So people below the age of 10 should not be playing. So why are we bending a knee to children? Huh? I've been playing this game since it fucking released, guys. And now they're fucking coming into my area and telling me how I should be playing their game. Exactly. It should be up to the owner of the server. I paid for the game. Yes, most of my players probably didn't pay for the game, but it doesn't matter. And my server does violate the EU law. I hope you guys know that. Like 8b2t is 1000% against the EU law. We are a cracked server, and I have a bunch of other shit that's against the EU law that they would probably sue me for. But I'm not pay to win. This is not a pay to win server. It violates the EU law because I'm making it as easy as possible for people to join. I want you to be able to join on any version, no matter if you pay the game or not, because there's people in this world. I recognize there's people in this world who don't have as much money as people like me. I'm broke. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm broke. But where I live, I have a lot more opportunity to make a lot more money than most people in this world. There's places in this world where you get paid pennies on the fucking dollar for what someone in America would get paid fucking $10 an hour for. Exactly. He's only doing that to bend a knee to Mojang. That's it. To Microsoft. That is the only reason he's doing that. He has no balls. He basically just removed his balls. Curtis removed his balls. That is who owns 2b2t, by the way. I am not going to stop shouting it from the hilltops. The camping rusher's friend, Curtis, owns 2b2t and runs 2b2t. At some point, when Rusher joined 2b2t, Curtis or Rusher got Curtis to buy 2b2t, and now Curtis runs 2b2t. That is a fact. It's not a group of people or a company, guys. I'm telling you, I know 100% who owns 2b2t. I know, okay? Because I know people. I know the CEO of TCP Shield. I know the CEO of TCP Shield. They live in the same fucking province as me. I live like fucking 3-hour drive from them, okay? I know. I know who owns 2b2t. I don't fucking know. I don't know how much money they paid for it, but I would probably say at least a couple 100,000, if not a couple million. That's what I would say. And yeah, he does have no balls. He basically just fucking bent a knee because it makes his life easier. That's the only reason why they did that, guys. You gotta understand this. They didn't do this because of the EULA. They didn't do this because of the fucking because of the update. They did it because it makes their life easier. They don't have to worry about a bunch of bullshit. That's why they did it. And it's gonna be to the detriment of the server. It's not gonna kill 2b2t 100% because 2b2t is still the original. It's still an old server, but it's ruined essentially what 2b2t was in the first place. And I am no longer gonna, you know, 2b2t used to be a good server in my eyes. Now 2b2t to me is a bad server, and I will not be telling people to go play 2b2t instead. I will recommend servers like Constantium and 9b over 2b2t now. Give me the 2b2t Union Discord. I don't know what it is. Someone DM me the invite for that fucking shit. Yeah, like I'm telling you guys, it's not the same person who owns 2b2t. If you think it is, you're wrong. I know who owns 2b2t, and I'm telling you, the only reason they made these new rules is to make their life easier. That's it. There probably is in their head some element of, oh, I could get fucked by the EULA, but I'm serious. Like Microsoft does not give a fuck about that shit. Okay, like there's servers that are literally fucking pedophile servers that are proven and publicly known to be that kind of shit that don't get banned by Mojang at all. So if they don't ban that, I doubt they would ban TB2T. Curtis. Like Curtis, like what I'm about to type in chat. That's who owns TB2T. Cannot be adamant enough about it. I know they do. Anybody who says otherwise is wrong. False. I have 100% confirmation. Okay, then send me that Discord invite for that strike. I like the idea of that. Yeah. And like, you know you've got to be making a bad negative choice when like all of the anarchy community calls you out on your bullshit the same fucking day you announce it, and you have to mass ban and mass censor people. You know you're being dumb when you do that, when that happens to you. Can you just put it in the 8b8t Discord and DM me it on Discord? Go in the general chat on the 8b8t Discord and post it. No, it's not a pedophile server. I'm saying that Microsoft actively doesn't do anything about pedophile servers and pedophiles in general. So why the fuck would they do anything to 2b2t? Like 2b2t is like literally not even, it's, you know what I'm saying? Pedophile shit is worse. Like they don't do anything about the fact that 6b6t is ran by a fucking pedophile that defends other pedophiles. And I don't do anything about that, but they won't fucking but the owner of QB2T for some reason thinks that he has a target on his back because, oh my god, he sells priority queue. When no, like I doubt they even care. I doubt they even know what 2b2t is. Like you think I don't think they know. I really don't. Like they don't even actually like the whole new EULA shit was way overblown because I read it. I read the actual EULA. Nowhere in the actual EULA does it say anything about player queues at all. It doesn't say anything about a queue. It doesn't say anything about that. But on Reddit, some guy made it seem like it did. It didn't. Like, yeah, guys, like how can you like how can the owner of 2b2t sit around while all of these people, hundreds and hundreds of people are against these changes, hundreds and hundreds of people against these changes. We all think this is dumb. Like, and they're gonna sit here and just they're not gonna do anything. I'm telling you, they're not gonna change it. You guys can cry all you want, but in the end, they're not gonna change it. I'm telling you. Read this Discord. We must save 2b2t. I don't own 60, fucking moron. Moron. Fucking moron lives in the past. Some dumbass fucking dumb fuck tried to say that I own 6v6t in that Discord. This is so fun. I love this. This is the exact group of people that I miss talking to, okay? They're all fucking toxic as shit, and I love it. This is why I came to Anarchy, okay? This is why I came here. I fucking love this. This is the shit. Literally. And I love how there's people joining this Discord. I'm gonna send you guys the invite. But all of us from 8b18 must join this Discord. This is exactly the shit I miss. As soon as I join, dude accuses me of owning 6b60, and I have to tell him I don't own it. Everybody join that Discord. The best. Yeah, I know my streams are the best. Okay, you think I don't notice? Because I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I truly believe, I really like this. This is what I strive to do, okay? I like Anarchy community because I like freedom, and I like being able to speak my mind and do whatever the fuck I want in a block game, okay? Is it that fucking hard to ask? Can I hack in a fucking block game without being sued by Microsoft? Please. Like, holy shit. Fucking guy. It's a fucking fucking die. No. 2016. Bitch. I fucking love this chat. This is like literally all the OGs are in here right now, pissed off that their Anarchy is ruined. It doesn't matter, you guys. It doesn't matter what server you play. When are you gonna realize it never mattered what server you play? It never should have mattered. It didn't. Even if it was a shitty botted IP logger server. Lee is a new Maggie joined 2022. I love these people calling me that. This is great. Jews are the real issue. What the fuck is this shit? Anyways, guys, that's all I gotta say on this. It's a quick kind of stream for today because I don't really have anything to talk about. Or like, I'm still doing base construction. I might stream later tonight, do some late night base construction. So if any of you are into that, but my opinion, I've already stated what my opinion is on this whole fucking bullshit, is that it should have stayed the same as it was and just updated. That's what should have happened. They decided to bend a knee to Microsoft. Curtis is the owner of 2b2t. Rusher's friend owns 2b2t, so no wonder this is happening. Okay? Because what do you expect from a bunch of mainstream Minecraft YouTubers? Oh, gotta follow the rules. Gotta follow the rules. And that's why 2b2t never should have been sold in the first place, and you can blame the original owner for selling it because he sold it to a fucking 2b2t, not to a 2b2t YouTuber, he sold it to a Minecraft YouTuber who runs a fucking faction server. What do you expect them to do with an anarchy server? Eventually, it's going to turn into a fucking faction server. Just watch. Anyways, you want a real anarchy server? Play 8b8t.me. The IP is in the description. Join the Discord. Join the PvP server Discord. And peace out.